A warm welcome back to the Forensic Detailing channel. We're going to apply my own wax, made by me, developed by me, in the Forensic HQ. Forensic HQ laboratory, which is that worktop there, which used to have all my gear. It's all tucked away in the cupboards, little hot plate stirrer and all my little ingredients, like a little alchemist, and my little notebook with all my recipes. This one was forged in the fires of Mount Doom. One day, lightning struck. The wind was blowing. There was chaos in here. I tried this magic. I brewed it and it all came together. And this was the best one I made. This was the one that I made and I was like, this is the best one. It's been sitting like this in the garage and it's been hot. So it's like, it's tilted over. It's collapsed a little bit. So if I leave it long enough and it gets hot, it will probably go back. It will shift over if I leave it like that. But interestingly enough, this is probably about 8 years old, this wax. Don't worry about my nails. These are my guitar fingers, my pluckers. This wax is still oily. It hasn't dried out and like pasted up. It's still a good consistency for a wax, this is. Oh, what's that on my finger? Oh, it's just gone through the hole. There's a bit of whatever's going on there. A bit of a crater in there, collapsing. What is the composition of this wax? I can't remember. I know where I was going towards the end of my journey with wax making and where I was at and what I was doing. And I think I know roughly what's in it. I've got the ingredients list somewhere. I know you can see from that yellow hue, it's got a fair amount of carnauba in it, but I'm pretty sure it's mainly carnauba with less montan and a little bit of paraffin wax. I think that's typically how I would do it. And hardly any paraffin wax, or else you can get the holograms. If you use too much of that, you get the holograms even after you've buffed. Yeah, and then it doesn't have any organic oil in it, so it has a carrier. It has a carrier, and it has a non-volatile carrier, and it has a solvent blend, and it has some polymers, some other materials in it to help make it last longer and bead. Those other materials expire after 2 years, and this is 8 years old. And I did use this when I was testing that Fusion 1, and it looks like it works well, but it's lost all its kind of beading after like a few washes. It never used to do that, honestly. So this would have done 2 or 3 months, nothing special. But now it might do, you won't see the beading, but the wax will still be there, but it won't look like it's all durable and whatever. So yeah, anyway, and I have no plans to sell this. It's, yeah, like I say, it's okay. So let's just get it up. Yeah, it picks up nice as well. Yeah, it picks up good. In these small pots, you're kind of a bit limited. But look, we can get the wax on the applicator, which will do. Should really keep that. Don't use all of this. This is one of one. I gave away about 10 pots of these. I wonder if anyone's still got it. So let's have a look at this. I've got way too much wax on here as well, but it'll be fine. So let's just put this on in little circles. There we go. So look at that. You've bought this. You've gone in. You're putting it on your car. You tell me that's anything different to any commercial grade wax. No, it's good. It's not. It's oily, this wax. It feels oily. It goes on nice, this does. If I was reviewing this, I'd be saying this is a nice wax to spread. It's not claggy or waxy. It's not draggy. You don't have to go back over the area. So like if you just go in a straight line, you get your wax. But that's just running a bit thin now as I'm coming over here, so I'm having to go over it again. When it starts running out and you haven't got enough. But no, you just go over it in circles. That wax applies beautifully. Yeah, it's good. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the cure. It's really interesting. I mean, the cure of the wax, not the rock band. What would normally happen is this would be a reasonably wouldn't be a fast vape, and it wouldn't be a complete dry cure, but it would definitely toughen up like a lot of waxes. But you won't get that. I could never quite get to that stage where I could put a wax down and it would start vaping out rapidly and giving me a dry film. I never really ever got that to work. I needed a bit of sort of a type of oil in there. I needed that. But the net result when you have that in there is that even when the solvent goes, what material that's left might have that non-volatile oil, even if it's not organic oil in there. And that means your film might toughen up a bit, but might still be a bit waxy. When you have no volatile solvent, and that goes away, then that film can dry, which is interesting. Yeah, interesting. But look, you can still spread with that. Yeah, really good. It's got a really nice spread on it. I don't know. It's probably got better with age. That spread is lovely. Look at that. Could carry on doing the whole panel. Just what's going on over here with it? Oh, it is starting to dry, yeah. Jesus. I suppose. So if it hasn't dried up in the can, then, yeah, then the solvent hasn't got out of it, and it's still functional. I got a feeling this might need a decent amount of time, though. Want to keep away from those door trims. You could probably get it on there as long as you wipe it off, you'd be fine. It's not like a really powdery kind of white wax. Yeah, it's a good wax to spread. Is it toughening up though? It's still a bit greasy. So I don't know about that. That's interesting. Maybe I should get some air on it to help it dry, accelerate the drying. That helps get the solvent off it. I'm not worried about how well I've applied it. You get it right the way up to the edge. I've got a feeling we'd need to come back. But that's a nice oily wax to apply. It feels like a show wax. There's no scent in that. So that's using low aromatic. Sniff that too much. Yeah, that's using low aromatics. I'm trying to remember what solvent. I think I know what solvent that is. Just from memory, not from being able to get it from the smell, but that's, yeah. That's interesting. Where's my notebook? While we're waiting for that to dry, I sold all my wax gear years ago. Some chap come around, nice guy, wanted to make waxes, and I sold it all. You know, part of me wishes I hadn't done that, but at the time I was like, I'm done with this. It takes up so much of my garage, and like, it was such a time-consuming hobby. This is my notes from making waxes. And I think, let me just have a look in this. I don't want to show you. I shared a lot of formulas. So like, oh Jesus, I've got formulas. I've got formulations in here for other things other than waxes. There's some things in here. What am I talking about here? Jesus. This is bringing, jeez, I can't even remember. There's a lot of memories in this book. Oh, here we go. Some formulas on FF200, so that predates that. So I was trying silly things. This is still at the stage where I was using organic oil. Silly formulations, man. Silly formulations. Like, what the hell? But at the time, you don't know unless you try stuff. So I was trying, I've got a wax formula there that is, I think I was, yeah. So it's using mainly paraffin wax at ridiculous amounts with oils as well. That's going to make a beady, greasy mess. Probably did. What else have we got? That's going back even earlier. So even earlier than that, some of the wax formulations, I gave them away and like showed people what to do to get them started. Some of those waxes are okay. That's the nice thing about this. Oh, Jesus. I've got invoices here for micronized powder dispersion. So that's that PTFE. Because I was trying to look at using PTFE, influenced by Fuso. But I don't think I was doing it the right way. In fact, I'm almost certain I wasn't. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, look at what diagrams. Anyway, you ain't going to want to see all that. Wow. Yeah, so loads of these formulations going all the way back to the start. All the way back to the start. And when I started, oh my God, this notepad I've got here, this notepad goes back to some of the, it's not just wax formulas, it goes back to my notes for some of the first videos that we did on this channel. Holy cow. And I think this goes back to the microfiber drying towel, because I'm writing a short list here. I've got Fireball, Auto Bright, Auto Finesse, Prestige Car Care, KKD, Uber Yellow. So I was writing short lists of towels that I could look at. Ah, yes. Forensic Formula 001, the first ever wax I made. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll show you this. This will be incredible. Well, not for you. Let's cover all that up. So yeah, I can show you this. That is the first one. So that would have probably been on the channel back with the best wax making video. Solvent hotter. Oh, so yeah, I don't know. Solvent hotter, better mixer, get thermostat. Look, I was way off with what I was trying here. Way off. So this is percentages, is it, of the overall blend? No, this is a grammage. This is a grammage, so that's not percentages. So if we look at the overall 16, 17, 17. So let's just say 17 times 3 is 21, 51. So this is half, yeah, because that's 16. So that's 50. So roughly as percentages, we're looking at wax. We're running 32% wax, 33% oil, 33% solvent, and we got kerosene. What the hell's that? Odor whale. What the hell's that? That's lighter fluid. Jesus. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know what that is. That's the main solvent. What is that? Odor whale. You should really write properly when you're writing your things down so you can understand what you've written later on. But there you go. So that is a piece of channel history. That's really cool. Let's just hide all that. What else have we got on there? We've got some other stuff there. Right, in fact, let's put all that away. Chuck that in there. Yeah, what's going on with this wax? Oh, something's it's hazed up a bit. It's still not enough though. That's not right. That should be drier by now. I'll give it a blast with some air. There are some signs of it just drying, but yeah, no, it is starting to dry. Yeah, just down here, but that's thick layer of it still greasy. So it just needs longer, really. Let's get some air on it. What's in 9mm? I'll buff it after this. Don't care if it's not quite ready. Let's give it a buff now. That's starting to cure, but I think so whatever that's, however long that's been, 5 or 10 minutes, it probably is slow curing. It needs like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's just starting to stiffen now. It's not all greasy, but that bit. Yeah, you can see that? That's going, that's curing. So we're okay to buff there. It might not be optimal, but what towel shall we use? We'll take one of our standard grey towels rather than having to wash those plush ones. Let's get a good fold on this going. I'll try and do this with one hand. Right, let's go. Let's have a look at the buffage. Oh, I don't know, it's a bit thick. I put it on a bit thick. It's not the slickest. I don't know though. Actually, it's a bit tough. It's a bit tough. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. That wasn't a delight. And I think it's just, it could need a little bit more curing. It comes off well enough. It's tougher though. It's nothing bad though. Nothing bad, but it just needs a bit more buffing out. Yeah, not a joy though. It's just leaving little imprints on the panel that just need a little, it's like leaving the little microfiber footprint of the wax. That wouldn't be good enough. But yeah, it is very old. But it's not bad. I always felt like you want with a wax, like the Autoglym one's got a really good buff on it. It just dries up so that when you buff it, actually that's not bad though. Yeah, you've got to go to the circles. It just feels a little bit thick. I'll probably just put it on too thick here. Yeah, and that just needs a little bit more buffage. That's all right though, man. It's all right. Yeah. Right on with that. It's not a bad finish. Certainly feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It's an addiction making these waxes. I forgot how much fun it was. Yeah, it feels nice. Actually, it feels nice where the wax wasn't. So what are the hydrophobics like? They're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. Oh no, they're not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's well, that's okay. Hard to say. You need a flat panel, but just there. Oh no, it's okay. It's actually decent. Yeah, I don't know. Something was going on before where it wasn't looked like it was. That's probably quite good. We test this all out on flat panels with streaming water really, but you can see it's not that difficult to make a paste wax and you put it on and it cures and it shines. It's not that difficult. And then if you really got into it, you start exploring different materials to try and take it further. And it's good fun. It just takes a lot of time. It doesn't take, if you're mixing liquids together, you can mix them together and you're ready to go. If you've got to brew a wax, it's a pain. You've got to do like a little mini one. And then you make a little mini sample of it. And you've got to heat everything up and control temperatures and that. So waxes are very difficult to produce compared to normal liquids that you just blend for most of the time. So waxes have a higher production cost, especially to make them on an industrial scale. So it'd be much easier to mix together water and some materials. That's why, one of the reasons why water-based products are favoured in terms of production. Yeah, and they're just safer, but that looks fine. Yeah. Interesting, you can't see any adverse effects. Definitely no greasy holograms. The paint's rubbish, but it's okay. We get the old quick detailer on there. Will that go on now? Yeah, it does, yeah. You repel the detail if you put too much on. Just buff that out. I love that. That's one of the best things of detailing is buffing out these products. Like when you've washed your car and you put on a product and you buff it out and you go over the whole car and you do it and you take your car out of the garage and it's like, just for that 1 hour before you drive it, your car looks good and like you're like, oh yeah, that car looks good. That's what it's all about, guys. It's just that one little moment when your car feels like it's actually looking half shiny and clean, and then everything in the world is good. So there was a little bit of reminiscing for me. Forensic Formula 303. It was a good year. Doug.